Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development. I'm Mr. Dixon, and we just have just two stories today for you. Just two stories we're going to read about the religious being naughty, dirty naughty. It's not enough for them to be arrested, because you can be arrested for good things like they're protesting or something, which I have obviously no problem with. But if they're doing something that's really illegal, like, you know, bank robbery or screwing the kids. I always go to bank robbery for some reason, because it's a neutral thing, but it's something the religious rarely do. I mean, religious like the minister, cardinal, that sort of thing. They usually they rip off their congregation. They're rarely a bank or going to a bank. The congregation is the bank, is what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, you get the premise of the stupid thing I do on a weekly basis. This is a gin and tonic I'm sipping. Let me just drink this down. I only drink gin and tonics because I like them, but I grew to like, because initially I never really drank gin and tonics, but I like alcohol. I hate the taste of the shit. It's terrible. But, you know, I like getting buzzed and fucked up. And a gin and tonic is not that fattening, because I need to lose weight. I have these really close shots. I'm not big or anything like huge, but still, you got to keep the weight down. And so that's what the gin and tonics do. The tonic water is not fattening. Gin is not that fattening. They're an actual drink. I drink them together. They're fine. All right. Alright, that's it. Enough of that. Let's get into our stories. Alright, first story. This is from LGBTQNation.com website. This Baptist... I'm a little too excited. This Baptist preacher was arrested after he tried to save... This Baptist preacher was arrested after he tried to have sex with a 14-year-old boy. Where the hell did I get saved? He tried to save him, yeah. The Holy Spirit with my dick. A Baptist... What the... I'm already screwing up. I just got started. A Baptist pastor in Arkansas was arrested last Friday after he solicited sex from a federal agent posing as a 14-year-old boy. Don't you hate that when federal agents do that? Naughty federal agents, always posing as 14-year-old boys. Timothy Lee Redden, 67, was arrested after he agreed to meet with someone he thought was a 14-year-old boy, according to a probable cause statement. The undercover agent with Homeland Security said he was on a website on July 27, an unrelated investigation, when Redden contacted him. Unrelated. Like, I was supposed to the team to, I don't know, get drugs or something. And the Redden comes on and goes like, 14-year-old. Redden told the teen, that's in quotes, that they would go out for lunch and then he would help him learn how to perform oral sex. Okay, since the teen said he was sexually inexperienced. Well, I'm 67, I can teach you how to do oral sex. He wrote that he was a gentle guy, really, and there was no pressure to do anything unless until another time. There was no pressure to do anything else until another time. So another time there'll be pressure. Right now there won't be pressure. I'll just show you how to suck some mean cock. He also sent 4 pornographic images of men to the undercover officer. Of men, I guess, of not of himself. Here's just some porn for you to look at, 14-year-old boy. They set a meeting time for last Friday, and Redden was arrested when he showed up. So they showed up like, ooh, where's the kid? Ooh, you're not 14? Oh, fuck you anyway. No, I'm a federal agent. You can't be fucking me. Redden was a part-time pastor at the Turner Street Baptist Church in Fayetteville, Arkansas. According to his bio on the church's website, he has been married to a woman for 46 years. Nice. And has 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Holy shit. Wow, that is fucked up. Man, like, what? Now, well, it's a 14-year-old boy, so no, maybe not so fair. But, I mean, maybe it was an open marriage sort of thing. It's still like, you don't have the kids, so probably not. So I'm just going, hey, honey, I'm gonna commit a federal crime and go, we have an open marriage, right? I can fuck other people, right? You can fuck other people, I can fuck other people. Great. I'm gonna go out and try and get in the pants with a 14-year-old. I doubt that conversation took place. Wow. 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Anyway, well, I don't know why that would shock me, but it's like, wow, that's something else. While he attended several regional Bible colleges, because of course he did, he wrote in his profile that his real education came from reading Bible stories when he was a kid. And one of the Bible stories he learned was fucking 14. No, that's not it. Although, you can think about it, God fucked a 14-year-old. Well, how old was Mary, really? All right, fine, it wasn't fucking. Suppose, I don't know. Maybe it's God fucking, just impregnated. She got pregnant somehow. When people ask where I received my theological education, I usually reply at home when I was a boy growing up. His church profile says, while other kids were learning nursery rhymes and fairy tales, my parents were teaching me the great stories of the Bible. Which are fairy tales, motherfucker? I don't know. You're 67. How have you not figured that out? My theology is actually keenology. Truths about God that were learned at my mother's knee. I bet you're very much into keenology. That's how you're going to teach that over sex. So that blowjob. That's very different from his bio on the website that led to his arrest. The site's name has not been disclosed. Grindr. No, I don't know. I have no idea. He described himself as can you be, I'm assuming it's like probably an age. I never thought about that. Is there because I'm on dating apps, are there an age limit? I guess you can the oldest you can be is 18. I'm thinking you've been younger than that, but I've never had any reason to check, so I don't even know. I assume any person I want dating would be of age. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. Yeah. Anyway, he describes himself as a 62-year-old. He's 67. God, he classing it up. I'm 62, not 67. There's a big difference. Once you pass 60, nobody cares. He describes as a 60. I guess the people in their 60s probably care. Motherfucker, I'm not 70. I'm 62. Anyway, he describes himself as a 62-year-old. He's 67, white male who's married. Oh well, at least he was honest about that. According to court documents, the profile said, "I just want to have fun. I like younger guys." Whoa. You're 67. Everyone's younger practically at that point. But hell, at my age, that's just about everybody. Oh, he says that. Okay. Discreet, intelligent, witty. Well, you gonna lie? You're 60. Why would he lie about 62 if he's saying at my age? Everyone's younger anyway. You're 67. Just say you're 67. Not that they're married. You're still trying to fuck a 14-year-old, so it's still not cool. Anyway, but hell, at my age, just about everybody. That's just about everybody. Discreet, intelligent, witty, professional guy. Love to meet new friends, especially naked ones. This is the first time Brendan has had trouble with the law. In 2000, he was convicted. This isn't the first time Brendan has had trouble with the law. In 2000, he was convicted on several federal charges of possession of child pornography. Wow. How's he out? He served 27 months in a federal facility and had to register as a sex offender for life. And he's... Jesus. What the fuck? Now, wait a minute. This guy was arrested in 2000 for child pornography. Only served 27 months. Surprisingly, I thought you got longer for that. Because that is a federal crime. But what the fuck? And he's like this, and he's convicted of child possession, blah, blah, blah. And he served 27 months in a federal facility and had to register as a sex offender for life. Sex offender, what? This motherfucker's been married, has kids, grandkids. How the hell did that happen? And he's been like a convicted. I'd like to be married. Nobody's marrying me. And the pedos are getting fucking wives. Oh boy. Anyway. In 1998, he also resigned from his position as director of missions for the Central Baptist Association, and the two people found child porn on the computer he used. Holy, what the fuck? How was this motherfucker? All right, get out of here. There's more, but you can find the story. I told you where to look. Anyway, this next story and our last story is News 4 Jack. How is somebody like that married? I can't find anybody with this pig, this pedo, this pedophile, this child fucker. Still like him? Alright. It's not good enough for me. He's got wives, he's got kids, children, grandchildren. Still not good enough. We gotta go out and still fucking around. And not even someone of his own age, for Christ's sake. Like, you could find 40. A 40-year-old is young. I don't know how the wife would still, probably the wife would still be pretty pissed off. No, maybe not. Maybe they had an agreement. I have no idea. News 4 Jax. This is from News 4 Jax. I guess that's Jacksonville. Yes, it is. I can see Jacksonville as a dateline. Anyway, a teacher arrested on sex charges had worked at Second Christian School. Parents of kids at Richard Browning's previous church school worry about contact, and they don't mean the poison, the bug poison contact. Anyway, all the TV series. You know the TV series called Contact? I think there was, wasn't there? I don't know. I think it was Combat I'm thinking of. Anyway. Jacksonville, Florida. The teacher accused of sexually, I already said the name, Robert Browning, 59, was arrested Saturday on charge of sexual battery, molestation, and transmitting pornographic images to a girl under the age of 16. He was also fired by Cedar Creek's senior pastor as soon as he learned of the accusation. He was a very good teacher, and you would never know, said Sally Blaney, whose children attended the Christian school run by Cedar Creek. that person was old enough to know better, and he should have never gone there. After the story of Browning's arrest aired Tuesday, so this is a follow-up of another thing he got in trouble for, News 4 Jax received an anonymous tip that Brown had previously worked as a youth pastor at Old Plank Baptist Church and Christian Academy. The tipster, a mother of a child who attended youth services at Old Plank Road Baptist, was concerned that there could be another child victim who hasn't come forward. Old Plank Baptist Baptist's worship leader, who was also the school's principal, reluctantly confirmed Browning had worked there, but had no other comment. So, all right, fine, yeah, he worked there, but I got no other comment. Yeah. He didn't fuck it in the kids here, I guess. I don't know. The mother who called described Browning as being overly friendly with children when he worked there 6 years ago. We're very concerned, she said. I always had that guy feeling. That's what she said, I had that guy feeling. You gotta get that guy feeling. I don't know if that's a song or not. Did I let her go on trips with the church? He was just, I thought, a little too close to the kids. Did you let him? That's her question. Do I let her go on trips with the church? Should have said she let her daughter go on trips or not. Anyway, she is worried that there could be more victims than the one teenager he was accused of having sex with at Cedar Creek School. Well, on that, she and I would be in agreement. There's no chance there's just one victim. These guys do not. You just can't have one. She's even concerned he could have had inappropriate contact with her daughter. We're having to have that conversation, the woman said. It was really late last night, and I even woke her up and tried to tell her about that. She is very groggy, but we're going to have that conversation later today. I look forward to it, but I've got to know. It's my responsibility as a parent. Okay. The mother is the only one coming forward with information about Browning's previous employment at Plank Baptist. Other parents have also reached out to News 4 Jax with similar concerns. Another mother said she's also urging parents to talk with their children to make sure they're not victims. That's reasonable. Okay, that's it for Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development for this week. And I got nothing else to say, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.